There are nearly 1 million head of cattle on almost 18,000 cattle farms across Mississippi. That works out to be 1 cow for every 3 people in the state. Every one of these cattle farmers on all of these farms has a story, but you might not find one more interesting than this one. Cow Creek, Mississippi in Kemper County is the home to Britt Gulley. Britt has a small herd of mixed breed cattle that he and his family have had all his life.
Mom and Daddy had them, and can't get shed of them. Got to keep a few, and got them here on the place, and just a cow-calf operation. Raise a few calves every year and sell them, and enjoy having them here. I'm trying to get them black white-faced calves sell the best, and that's what we try to get. And this year I got several red calves out here. Last year everything I had was black white-faced, but that's the luck of the draw when you got mixed breed stuff. A couple of them, that old brindle cow, the stock we had here when I was young, just saving heifers off of them.
Being the only one to take care of the herd is sometimes an issue for Britt, but he gets a little help sometimes.
When my little boy's here, he helps me with it, but they're all so calm and easy to get along with. The biggest challenge, I guess, when y'all pulled up a while ago, about 20 of them out in the yard. But you see, there wasn't any trouble to get back in. You take a sack of feed and take them about anywhere.
Among Britt's many other talents is his ability to play the guitar and write songs.
I fell for a dirt road girl, muddied up my world. It's a shame the way she loved me, but now she's left me alone. I've seen her John Deere tattoo. Now she says we're through, and I'm stuck here with these dirt road blues.
Now, being a songwriting, guitar-playing cowboy might not be the most unusual thing in the world, but he's also the #1 tribute singer for Jimmie Rodgers, the father of country music.
He said, brother, what ails you? Has sickness got you this way? Well, his brother never said, for his brother was dead, been dead since we last met.
Jimmie Rodgers was born in Meridian, Mississippi in 1897 and was playing guitar and singing by the age of 13. He was singing on traveling shows until his father told him to get a real job and put him to work on the railroad as a brakeman. Thus the nickname, the Singing Brakeman.
He was from Meridian, just born right here, took over the world from right here. Folks were buying Jimmie Rodgers. That was the only entertainment they had. You know, in the Depression, you might make $1 a day. Well, the record was $1. So they were spending a day's wages on the record, entertaining themselves. There's no way to overstate how big a deal Jimmie Rodgers was. You know, he was the first superstar. It wasn't just country music. They didn't have the labels figured out back then. You know, it was blues and pop. He considered himself a popular star.
One of Jimmie's most famous songs is Waitin' for a Train.
All around the water tanks, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain.
Nobody seems to want me or lend me a helping hand. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for a train.
Britt also has the honor of being allowed to occasionally play Jimmie Rodgers' original 1927 Martin guitar, valued at between $1 and $3 million.
Jimmie had this made in 1927. He had hit with a few things, and he wanted something suitable for a star of his caliber. So everything they could do to it, every idea he had. He had C.F. Martin's best flat tops in the world, and has been since they started and still are now. And just all kind of embellishment, his name written down the neck and all this inlay, and Brazilian rosewood and mahogany, and it's a good old piece. It's amazing that it does as well as it does. You know, it's 80-something years old. I'm I'm going to California where they sleep out every night. I'm a-leaving you, mama. You know you don't treat me right.
You know, Jimmie Rodgers referred to his friends as his pals. And I think Britt Gulley is really Jimmie Rodgers' best pal these days. And he has done so much to help us enhance the promotion of the museum, of the festival, of Jimmie Rodgers and his significant legacy. And we're proud of Britt. We're proud of what he's able to do for us. And we love the Jimmie Rodgers music. And Britt looks so much like Jimmie, and he sounds so much like Jimmie. Sometimes we wonder, you know, if it really is Jimmie coming along.
The Jimmie Rodgers Festival is held each year in Meridian, and to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the festival, Britt recorded this CD using Jimmie's Martin guitar. All the proceeds go to the upkeep of the Jimmie Rodgers Museum located in Meridian.
The festival is a way for us to highlight Jimmie Rodgers, his history, his significant impact on the development of American music, as well as to provide good, affordable entertainment for Meridianites and Mississippians and for our visitors who come from all over the world to pay tribute to Jimmie Rodgers.
Whether you're a fan of country music, the blues, or rock and roll, Jimmie Rodgers was the genesis of all of these. And this guitar-playing, singing cowboy, Britt Gulley, is keeping his memory alive for all of us today.
Mississippi.